Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa and today we're going to be doing a yoga for tight hips. So we carry a lot of stress in the hips, and especially if you do a lot of intense exercise, cardio, running, you really need to take the time to stretch out through the hips. So you won't need any props today. I just have a blanket here in case Luna decides to come in. Let's start out lying down. So extending your legs out, allowing your arms to rest by your sides. Roll your shoulder blades back and down away from your ears. Turn your palms to face up. Close your eyes. And just allowing yourself to put everything else aside today, concentrating on this time as your time. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Releasing any tension in the face, the jaw. And just thinking to yourself, setting an intention for your class today. Just remembering why you're here and how you want your day to go. Begin to bring some movement back to your body. Oh, there she is. Hi, Loons. Okay, so we're gonna bring our toes to center to touch and then open back out to the sides. Just do that a few more times. Just turning from your hips to bring your toes in and then opening back out. Just noticing the difference here. It feels so much better to me to open. This external rotation feels really great on the hips. It's a little bit easier. Okay, so this time we turn the toes up towards the sky. Flex your feet and then point your toes away. And let's bend the knees, bringing the feet to the ground. Drawing this right knee in. Give yourself a hug, let your elbows come down by your sides and flex that foot. So we come into a half happy baby. I'm going to take my right arm to the inside of my leg. If you prefer, you can always take it to the outside, grabbing wherever you can reach, and then lifting up your foot as you gently pull your right knee down towards your shoulder. Let's take the left hand to the left thigh and lower that knee down, just to intensify that stretch a little bit more, and then moving that right leg out to the side. Relax your neck and breathe into this stretch all around your hips. And then let's bring both legs back up to center. Right foot comes down. Let's switch to the other side. And then bringing your right hand to your thigh, lowering that knee down. And then starting to lower the left leg down. Again, just breathing into that stretch, loosening up through the hips. And then let's come into a full happy baby. So lifting the right foot up, grab where you can reach. And rocking side to side here. So use your arms here. This is kind of to your advantage with the arms being to the insides of your legs. Just use your arms to press against your legs. And feel that stretch. And let's come back to center. And gently release your grip here as you bring your feet back down. Knees stay bent. Recline pigeon. So right ankle is going to cross over to the left thigh. Flex that top foot. Take your right hand to your hip crease and then press down on that thigh. We're going to stop before we get to the knee, but just opening that knee, pressing that knee away from your hip. And then let's completely cross that leg over. Walk your feet out to the sides. And then lift up, grabbing wherever you can reach. Flex your feet. So this is reclined shoelace. Flex your feet. Give yourself a little tug here, a little pull in towards your body. So your hands might be up here. It's fine, wherever you can reach. Close your eyes, tune into your breath. And then let's unwind, bringing your feet back down. Switching to the other side, left ankle crosses over. And using that left hand, just pressing your thigh down, moving your knee away. Let your shoulders relax and draw your toes back towards your shin. And then release, completely cross that left leg over. Walk your feet to the sides, lift up. Press your lower back down to the floor. Give yourself a little pull here in towards your body. And take a breath in. And release that breath out. And then unwind, draw both knees in, wrap your arms around your shins, and just give yourself a big hug here. And then hands to the back of the thighs. Let's roll up. So we come into table. Hands underneath of the shoulders, knees underneath of the hips. Starting with those hip circles, lifting up that right leg. Okay, let's take the knee towards the right elbow and circle around. So take this out to wherever you can really feel a stretch. I like to take it out pretty wide if that feels okay. Just really open up there. Try not to collapse into this left side. Bring it around, hold it back, and then lower down. Let's switch to the other side, lifting up the left knee. Take that knee towards the top of your mat and circle around. So maybe just noticing different side to side. I can tell this side is much looser for me. It's just interesting to get to know your body. Let's go around one more time. Holding back. And then lower down. So let's rise up through the upper body. We're going to extend this right leg out to the side. Coming into gate, right arm reaches down. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over to a side lean. Maybe looking up. And then coming back up, bringing your hands to your hips. Let's turn the right toes out. And we're going to sink down into this hip. So line up that knee over your ankle. Just sinking down here, feeling that stretch all around that right hip. And then push off from that foot as you lift back up, bringing that right knee down. Let's switch to the other side. Inhale, lift the right arm up, and exhale as you lean over. Keep pressing your right shoulder back. And then let's rise up, bringing your hands to your hips, turning the left toes out and bending into that hip. So this should feel pretty good. Hold it here for one more breath. Breathe in. Long, slow breath out. And then pressing off from that foot to lift up, bringing that left knee down. Let's bring our hands down, making that connection to the ground. Curl your toes under, and we lift up for downward facing dog. So pedal it out here, bending one knee and then the other. Heels don't have to come to the ground, so don't worry about it. But I want you to press your upper body back towards your thighs. Separate your fingers wide. Straighten out your fingers. Let your head just hang. Hi, loons. Let's inhale, lift the right leg behind. Point your toes back and bend that knee. We're going to open up that right hip, looking out underneath of your right arm. And then let's bend that knee, bring it back down towards the ground, and then step that foot forward. Finding lizard. So walk your foot over to the right side of your mat. Press your right arm into that front leg. So option here, you can drop that back knee. I'm going to keep mine up. And then extend here through the spine. So look out past the top of your mat. And then let's roll to the pinky side edge of that foot. So this is a release for that hip. This is kind of like, I call it an aha moment. This one feels pretty great. And then plant that foot back down. Lower your left knee down. And let's find pigeon. So walking your front foot over to the left side. And sinking down here. Come down to your forearms, just let your head hang. And just notice your hips here. We're trying not to lean to one side too much. Take a long, steady breath in. Slow, complete exhale out. And then let's walk the hands back. Curl your back toes under, and we're going to press up into downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. And let's go ahead and lift the left leg up. So inhale, press your toes back, bend that knee, open up that hip. So arms are strong, pushing you up away from the ground. And then turn that knee down, hips back down, and let's step that foot up. Walk it over to the left side as we find lizard. Press your arm into your leg and push back through that back heel. And then lift up here, gazing out in front of you. And then let's open up that hip by rolling to the pinky side edge of that foot. Sole of the foot comes back down. Lower your back knee down and release your toes. Let's come into pigeon. Walking your foot over, releasing down. Let your head just hang. Let your shoulders relax. And just pressing that left shin down. Feeling that stretch through the left hip. And walk your hands back in. Curl the back toes under. And this time we walk that knee up. And we're going to bring our bottom down to the mat. Turn back towards me. Okay, so we're coming into bound angle pose here. So bring the soles of your feet together. So a little bit more of a stretch, you're going to walk those heels in towards your body. That's too intense, you can always extend your legs out away from your body a little bit more. So grab maybe the insides of your feet, your toes. We're just going to lift up tall as we concentrate on pressing your knees down. Connect to your breath here. Rise and fall of your belly and your chest. And then release your grip. Let's extend the left leg out to the side. We're going to keep this right foot where it is, so we're not going to connect to the thigh today. Turn towards the straight leg. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, reach wherever you can. Keep pressing this right knee out to the side, out and down. And gently release. Okay, let's come back into that bound angle. Hands to the inside of your feet. Inhale, lift up tall, and exhale, come forward. So we're going to keep the spine long and just bringing your elbows down against your thighs. And using that to press your legs down a little bit more. Lift up through the chest. And gaze out over your toes. great job. Go ahead and lift up. Let's extend the right leg out. And just move that left foot in just a little bit. Turn towards the straight leg, flex that foot. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale wherever you can reach. One more breath. And then release. Let's bring the soles of the feet back together. Taking one more stretch here. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, come forward. Press your knees open. And this time, just let your head hang. And bringing the crown of your head down. And then rising back up, let's come to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to rest in your lap. Close your eyes. And breathing in your practice, noticing how you feel. Remembering your intention. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this yoga tight hips. If you like this practice, go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Or we'll see you next time, right, Loons? Have a great day. Bye.